Yeah, so I disappeared for like a year and a little bit. I have missed doing this so dearly. A lot has changed in the last year. I think I posted last in April of 2024 and it is now July 1st of 2025. That's crazy. I was so consistent with recording too. I think I should do like a whole video going in depth of the last year, but I'm just gonna give you a quick recap now. Also, I just want to say before I get into it, thank you for continuing. Like, I still get people DMing me being like, hey, what, are you ever gonna come back to YouTube? Are you ever gonna come back to podcasting? For a while, to be honest, I did not think I was going to. Just because I kind of got the ick from social media. So last April, I signed up for EMT school. I was just burnt out with social media. I was burnt out from being an entrepreneur. That tax season ripped me a new one. And I was just like, I'm done. I'm done on having health insurance. I'm done on having stable income, blah, 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 blah. And I signed up for EMT school. I just needed something new. I also need water. So I signed up for EMT school. That started, I believe, May 6th. And I immediately loved it. But the funny thing is for a really long time, I wasn't sure if I was even gonna do anything with it. I kind of still planned on doing my business, sort of. It was weird. I like wanted to switch things up, but in the back of my mind I was like, I'll be doing this business forever. Like, I just kind of felt like that's what I was meant for, but I wanted to try something out, and I just started with EMT school. I think there's a very specific reason that I ended up signing up for this school, and I'll get to that, but I was also thinking about getting into 911 dispatching. I applied and I interviewed for a 911 dispatching position in the town of Brookline in Massachusetts, and I got the job, but I ended up not taking it because of school, and it just didn't really feel right to me. And I found this school because Carrie's one friend was doing their paramedic program, so I signed up, started. And the first few months were like fun. I loved learning. I missed learning. I loved being a student. It was super fun. But I wasn't really talking to anyone in my class, and then it was about a month in, I believe, there was like an active shooting drill. It was like a full-scale drill that my school was volunteering with. It was so cool. I was just like a volunteer victim, but they had like firefighters and flight medics and EMTs and paramedics and police, like the whole shebang. It was a full reenactment, and a few of my other like fellow classmates were there, and two of us became very close that day. We started a group chat, we started talking, we decided we would all like set up a little bonfire to go and study. From there we made a bigger group chat, and we also had like Jeopardy groups where, like, I think it was like once a month in school we would do Jeopardy as like a review, and it was like essentially our Jeopardy group that we were like, let's get together and study. So we did, plus one other kid from our class, and then another girl. Regardless, I became super close friends with all of the kids in my group. At this bonfire, I realized I had a crush on one of the kids in my group. The next day I started texting him. The next week we went on a date, and then I friend zoned him, and then 2 weeks later I was like, just kidding, I think I like you. And now we've been dating for 9 months. His name is Tyler. He's the sweetest peach. I'm gonna have to make a whole podcast episode on it because the last y'all heard from me, I was sort of like, F dating, I'm over it, I'm sick of it, I'm done. I ended up getting a job on an ambulance back in October. I graduated school in September. October, I started working on an ambulance, ran 911 calls, lots of strokes, lots of old people falling, few cases of shock, one CPR call, and a lot of taking people to dialysis and doctor's appointments. I did get really burnt out because we stopped getting 911 calls. It was all interfacility transport, which is just taking people on stretchers to their doctor's appointments, and I got really bored. Tyler and I decided we were going to move to Raleigh, North Carolina. In June, we came to visit my family for the 3rd time. He decided he really liked it here, so we decided we were gonna, actually it was May, sorry, May we came here. He really loved my hometown. 2 weeks later, we moved here. So now we are in our own house in my hometown. Never thought you'd hear me say that, did you? It's been really great. Obviously, that was very condensed. A lot else happened, but that's sort of the recap. Got into a relationship, worked as an EMT, decided I got really burnt out from that and I wanted to go full-time in my business again, so I'm in the beginning stages of building that back up. Sort of just helping creators and business owners build, grow, and monetize their social media. So like strategy, content creation, and brand partnership managing. Tyler's working in construction, and I wanted to start vlogging again because I really missed creating content. I've like slowly made my way back to TikTok and Instagram, but y'all know I like to talk too much. Like, I've been talking for 7 minutes already. I like to talk too much for short form content. But I wanted to start vlogging again because I have so many fun projects going on, and I really just want to document this stage of life. There's a lot. We plan on being in this house for a while. It is literally so perfect. And there's a lot of projects we want to do. Like one of the projects I did recently was just redoing a bunch of pieces of furniture. You can go watch that TikTok. We made a compost bin. Tyler built it. I put it together. The AC just came on. I'm in the process of making a garden, decorating the home. I'm in my sourdough journey. Just like a soft, cozy life. That's where we're at. I feel like this is what I was meant for. I loved living in Boston. I'm really glad I got to experience it. A little sad I never got to like live downtown. I would never want to do that now, but hey, here we are. So if you want like a whole long story time spiel of where I've been the last year, me and Tyler's love story, because it's so cute, what it was like as an EMT, just drop some questions in the comments or DM them to me or whatever. I'll do a whole long story time, and then I'll probably do a Q&A at the end or whatever. Maybe I'll cut it up into different story times because like everything can be its own episode. But if you want me to just do the podcast, I'll do that. If you're not really interested in the podcast and just want to do YouTube, let me know. Today, I wake up at 4:30 every morning. That's when Tyler wakes up, and y'all know me, I can't sleep, so I get up when he gets up and I just start my day. So I was doing some work this morning. We've been here for, this is like our 3rd week. So we've been here for like 2 weeks and 3 days or something like that. 2 weeks and 2 days actually. I have yet to join the gym. That's the other thing. I like really fell out of the gym when I was an EMT because I was working 40 to 60 hours a week, and my shifts were at a minimum 12 hours long, at a maximum 18. That wasn't like very common. My normal shifts were 12-hour shifts and 16s, but my first 16 was an 18-hour shift. So I just like all my days off was either recovering or preparing for the next shift. Towards the end I got back into it, and then the last month of living in Massachusetts I really got back into it. I haven't been to the gym yet here. I've been doing yard work here, and it is like intense work. I'm gonna go to the gym now, and then I think I'm gonna go thrifting after and see what I can find. My next like big project, well, I'm currently working on the garden. I want to get that finished today. In terms of like, we just had a plot of grass that we rototilled. It used to be a garden, and then it was just weeds, so Tyler rototilled that, and then I like got all the dirt, put it in the compost bin, and now I'm working on getting the weeds up so I can plant. There's not a ton of summer crops I can get in just because we're halfway through the summer. No, we're not. We're like actually not even a week into summer. I lied to you. But I can do like quick turnaround crops like lettuce and things like that, and then I'm gonna do my fall crops like broccoli, carrots, kale, cauliflower, beets, etc. So we're gonna do that, but my actual like next big project is redoing this here table. It's too light of a stain for me. I'm a dark wood type of gal. Let's go to the gym and let's go thrifting, girl. I just left the gym. Teeniest, tiniest, little dingiest gym the world ever saw. It's a, I almost said cardboard box. It's like a damn, it's like Patrick Starr's stone house. There's not a bar of service in there, and I also forgot my headphones. But it was a decent workout. I have a coach that I work with. I started working with her last March or April of 2024. And then she really helped me heal my relationship with food in my body. I don't know if y'all remember, but like, also trigger warning. Also, the AC has to be on, it's hot, I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all remember, but around that time, no, not even. When I moved to Raleigh, up until a year ago, I was working out 7 days a week, no joke, for 2 hours. And I was in a pretty steep calorie deficit. And that was like on and off. I would go into a deficit and then stop, and then go into a deficit and then stop, as you're supposed to, but I always just did it too much. And don't get me wrong, I lost weight, but I also lost hair and sanity. Like, I never slept. I lost a lot of muscle. I did not look good. I was thin, but I didn't look good. Your smallest self is not always your healthiest self. I lost all of my ass, by the way. I started a steep deficit. I was always tracking my calories, right? I will say I did stop, and I can, how about I do a whole video on this as well? In August of 2023, I stopped counting my calories because my eating disorder was so bad. And I've went through pretty much every type of eating disorder, which is fun. Very fun. But it was really at its peak there. So I decided, like, I'm gonna stop tracking calories because this clearly isn't good for me. And then in November or so, I started tracking again just because I wanted to lose more weight. Losing weight is never worth risking your mental health or developing an eating disorder. Started doing that again, and my mentality with food wasn't good, but my eating disorder was not as bad as it used to be. So I tracked and was in a very steep deficit from November, December to April. lost a lot of, well, I never really weighed myself. I definitely lost weight. I lost all of my butt. And I was like, I had no energy. I couldn't sleep. I was having to like sedate myself every night. If you watched my old vlogs, like I'd wake up at 2 to 4 in the morning for no reason. Go to sleep at like 7 p.m. I had no energy. I had no life. My hair wasn't growing. I looked bad. Like, it wasn't fun. So then in April, I was like, I have to do something. Or March or April, I don't know. I was like, something's gotta change. I wanna get stronger. I wanna eat more. Oh, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna run a half marathon because I need a reason to eat more and I need a reason to fuel my body. And I knew if I was running, like, it would force myself to fuel myself because running that long of a distance, you have to. So I started working with my coach, Bianca, because I was like, I don't know how to fuel myself and also program my workouts to include running. So we started working together. I was training for this for like 3 months, and then my big toe got so infected, my toenail, that I had to rip it off. So I had to stop running because it was just from running that happened. But we kept working together, and then eventually I got to a spot with money where I was like, I can't quite afford this right now. And I also felt really confident with where I was at with food and exercising, so we stopped working together. I got the job on the truck. I kind of stopped working out. I wasn't tracking my calories at all. I was eating intuitively. Tyler has helped me heal my relationship with food a lot, just seeing like how intuitively men eat, most men. Obviously some men struggle with their relationship with food, but like that man is such an intuitive eater. He eats when he's hungry. He doesn't think about food when he's full. Like, I was like, wow, you really have no food noise. That's crazy. And you just eat when you want. You don't think about it. That's crazy. And you stop eating when you're full. Crazy. But I've just been struggling a bit again. It's just something I think I'll struggle with my entire life, with my relationship with food and my relationship with my body. And also, like, I wanted to get strong again, and I knew Bianca knew how to make me strong. Like, I saw improvements when I was working with her that I never had because she just knows how to program a workout. So we started working together again a few months ago, and it's been lovely. But I haven't done a workout in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, honestly. Damn near 3, actually. My last workout was Thursday, and that will be in 2 days. That will be 3 weeks. So I was super excited to do a workout. Get in here, no service. I can't go on the app to do a workout. So I just did a little warm up on incline, even though like I got 15 minutes in and I was like, let me stop incline walking. I get enough cardio in, so I stopped. Because that's the other thing I used to do wrong, is I did too much cardio. Too much. That was one of the hardest things about, besides her telling me you have to eat at least 2,000 calories a day, where I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Because I was like, she just helped me in so many ways. Like, yeah, I should be eating at least 2,000 calories a day. My Apple Watch says I burn 2,600 a day. So like, also I've randomly found out I'm 2 inches taller than I thought I was. I'm 5'7", well, 5'6" and 3/4, but I have literally my whole adult life thought I was 5'5", and that was pushing it. Like, the last time I went to the doctor and got measured, they said I was 5'4"3/4. So I was like, yeah, I'm 5'5". Tyler measured me the other day. I keep almost saying weighed. Tyler weighed me. He measured me the other day, 5'6" 3/4. No wonder I felt tall my whole life. Anyway, I don't know if I feel like going thrifting. I kind of do, I kind of don't. This is my garden. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to work in it today just because it's just rained, downpoured actually, and is super wet. But as you can see, I really only have that back corner there to weed. Made a lot of progress. I'm in my office. Oh, see, now that I am actually looking at this blue, I think I don't like it. I've been trying to decide if I keep this blue or not. So when we first moved in, this was like clearly a child's room. It had like decals all over the wall that I was able to remove. But the one thing I'm not able to remove is gonna be the painted trees in both corners, which is lovely. As you can see, here is a painted tree. And right over there is gonna go ahead and be another one. And I moved that to there, but that's 2 plants and both of them were hung at the top of the tree. So, I mean, for a child's room, that's pretty darn cool, but for my office, I don't necessarily think I want it. So I've been trying to think of ways to get around painting because we have so much painting to do. And arguably, this should be the first. But like, this blue is gorgeous. I just don't know. I'm not a blue girl, but I feel like I could be. I feel like I could be. So I got contact paper, right? I got 2 types of contact paper. I got this one, and you know what? That actually might be real pretty. I'll insert a picture of what they look like from Amazon, but it's got like lemon. That was me beating my keyboard. It's really pretty. got this one with the intention of putting it in here because it's blue and white. And I feel like, oh, I don't know. I just really want this room to be cozy. What do we think? Like, I can't tell if I need to add the darker one and put this somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, will this be too much blue? I feel like this could go with the blue because the trim is like a not quite sage green. You can see it back there. And I think if I do this, get a rug, get some cozy lights, and hang up a lot of artwork with like wood and gold, it'll be cool. But right now, it just feels like I don't love it, that's for sure. Anyway, Tyler's office also needs a lot of work, but luckily he doesn't really work from home. I don't feel like doing anything. I've been getting some work done, and that took everything out of me. I just have never had any energy the week before or after my period, really. I feel like I should take a nap. It's 12:30. I really don't have all that much to get done today. I did a lot yesterday and this morning. I would like to work in the garden a little, but again, it's wet, so I don't even think it'd be worth it. Maybe I'll try, we'll see. All that I really have to do is, I went to the gym, I did that, I haven't done that. I'm supposed to make content for my business page, but I don't know about that yet, and then make Tyler sandwiches for the rest of the week for lunch. Dinner time. He has this pasta that he loves that I make. It's like his favorite food. And it's just a pasta I whipped up one day and just like changed the recipe almost every time. However, I don't have two of the key ingredients for it, which is tomatoes and sun-dried tomatoes. So we're gonna have to play it by ear. I'm gonna make it with chicken sausage and we'll just see how it goes. Sauce. I just keep adding chicken broth, heavy cream, and cream cheese as needed to get the right amount and consistency. And then you just add in the pasta and you're good to go. Like, why are there ants in places that ants just don't need to be? Example one, my bathroom sink. This is like the one really annoying thing about this house. Is there are ants everywhere, and I just forgot that that's like a thing in Pennsylvania. Please ignore my hair in the sink, that's really gross. I truly clean constantly. Cleaning the bathroom is my least favorite thing in the world, but I do it. This is what we use for shampoo and conditioner. This is a body wash I love. I used the gold one last summer and then I switched to this one. This is the one Tyler uses, and I use it as well. Now we can get ready. Don't forget your sunscreen. Yeah, I haven't cleaned the whole bathroom before 6:30 in the morning, so a little bit insane. I don't know the last time I talked to you, but I was really wanting to get work done in the garden. But I was like, first I'm gonna lay down, take a nap, and then I'll get some work done. Laid down, took a nap, woke up, it was raining. So I didn't get any work done in the garden. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, honestly. It's still raining, so I don't think I'll be able to do anything outside. I know I have to go to the store to get some cat food. I have to get a new toothbrush. I can't remember what else I need, but I wrote it down. I am like the least picky person when it comes to bronzer. I just like one that looks warm. This is the Benetton. I won't be repurchasing this. I just wanted to try it. I do like it, but it's too expensive for me. I don't like to spend a lot of money on makeup. Maybelline Lash Sensational. My go-to girl. It's crazy to me to think how much money I used to spend on makeup. Like, with eyeshadow palettes and fancy brands. And like, I get it. It's fun. To be fair, I used to really enjoy doing my makeup. I don't anymore. If it takes longer than 6 minutes, I'm not interested. Okay. I do have a bad habit of not shutting the cabinets, but this isn't my fault. That one refuses to stay shut. Went to the gym, got in a banger of a workout. Oh, I came over here to turn this light on so you can actually see me. And I still really want to work in this damn garden, but it's too wet out. I'm not gonna fiddle with it. I don't want to get all muddy. I also just think it would make it a lot harder for me because obviously the dirt would be so much heavier, and I don't have a wheelbarrow, so I have to like haul everything by hand to either the compost bin or the field. I'm not really interested in doing that, and there's plenty of things I can do inside of the house. Well, I just cleared out the fridge. Our fridge gets so, I think it's just because, like, you know how when you organize a drawer or like your makeup area or literally anything, your dresser, and it looks so nice and then you just don't put things back intentionally? We have a bad habit of that, me specifically. So then things just like get all kaputzed because our fridge is kind of small. Like, it's a regular sized fridge, but it's like the fridge and freezer split in half, so the fridge is just narrow. So I cleared that out, took some stuff out of the compost bin. Now I have this empty cardboard container for veggies, and rather than throwing it out or burning it or whatever, I'm just saving all of our egg cartons and all of our veggie things that we get, because we're gonna get chickens and we're gonna be growing fruit and veggies, so might as well just keep it. I'm gonna collapse these a bit, and then we have a lot of pantry space, so I'm probably just gonna put them in the pantry. I wish we could have gotten chickens yesterday, but so we have a barn as well. And I guess a previous tenant, I don't know what the deal is, but someone is currently occupying half of the barn, not like living in it, but they have a lot of stuff in there. So we only have half right now, but the half that they have has like a chicken pen. We want to like create an area for the chickens to be outside, but it would work to get them in the winter because chickens, like, they don't really need to be outside in the winter. The ground is too like hard for them to really scritch it up. We want to make like a run for them. So we'll figure that out. But I'm thinking we could get them in the winter and be building that in the winter into spring, and then summer they can be out. We'll see though. But I'm saving this as well as this. I'm so excited to like have a garden. And I was talking to a friend. I like want to make it very clear that I am making that, like, this is my life in a cutesy, like, this has just been my goal since I was little. I have always wanted to have like a homestead and like have chickens, and my end goal has been to have a massive plot of land somewhere where I can rescue every animal that needs rescued and grow my own food and like raise my children there and home, like in that sort of a cutesy way, not in like a Republican trad wife way. That's not my cup of tea, and like I just don't want to get it twisted because yeah, I cook for Tyler, and yeah, I clean the house, and yeah, I pack his lunch for him, but not in like a trad wife, I feel like I have to do this is my role way. More so like acts of service is my love language, cooking for people is my love language, cleaning is something I have to do because I'm neurotic about it and I have to have a clean house. Like, he is very much so capable of cooking and doing these things for himself. It's my love language, I want to cook for you. Like, before him and I were even a thing, first of all, he was bringing me, like, he loves to cook. That man is a good cook. Granted, it just makes more sense for me to cook right now because he doesn't get home until 6. I'm hungry. I want dinner to be ready when he's here because I want to eat. You know what I mean? He was bringing me food in school before we were dating. He brought me homemade spaghetti sauce and meatballs and sausage. He made me pumpkin bread. Like, when him and I were just friends and like we were hanging out with our friends from EMT school, I was bringing muffins to school. Like, I love to bake, I love to cook, and I love to give. I made my next door neighbor's cookies. Like, I just want any excuse to cook or bake for people. So now that I have a man who's a garbage truck and can eat anything, that's awesome. Like, I love it. because I never would bake before because I'm not eating it. Putting these in with all of my canning supplies. I'm now at the point where it's like I need to start organizing all of my areas. Like my highly frequented areas are pretty good, but like this desk is a mess. I just like, it's stupid to say we have so much storage, like we have so many cabinets, but I want each cabinet organized, but that's a little difficult. Like our pantry is good, our fridge is good, our bathroom, like all of the things that we use a lot are good, but like, I don't know how to describe it. This desk, how do I organize this desk? There's so many little bits and bobs that don't belong in a kitchen cabinet, you know what I mean? But we don't have like, so I went to the gym, was smart enough to realize, oh my God, check to see if the gym has Wi-Fi. They do, so like, yeah, it's a cinder block that has no service, but I can use Wi-Fi. So I listened to a podcast, did my whole workout, was so good, 30 minutes incline walk, then upper body day. I remember my headphones this time. And then I stopped by the little local Amish store that Tyler loves because he's been wanting some goodies from there since we moved. So I went and got him sticky buns and a chocolate peanut butter Wolfie pie. This was a sticky bun that was just on sale for $1.75, so like, yeah. I got this and one of their chocolate milk, they're known for chocolate milk, for $4.75. 3 bakes, can you imagine that? In Boston, this would been like $25. Some things I want to get done. I want to change the doorknobs because that's been something we've been needing to do, but like it's just one of those little tasks where it's like, yeah, this would be nice, but it doesn't have to happen. I want to get this washer hooked up. I have my hoses for it, but we've been thinking we need an adapter to hook the actual hose together. I don't think we do. I think I just need to try to get this one part out, but we'll see about that. I don't love this. We'll see. We'll be here for a long time. Also, my curtain gave me my mom. My mom gave me these curtains. Anyway, why are this here? I need to get this gray piece out because I need to fit this into there, but it won't with that. Tyler said he would do it, but I'm impatient. That's the thing with literally all of this. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. Well, what if I want it done right now? He's at work. Oh, so I don't think I can do that. No, I can. Where's my knife? After thinking about it more, I don't think I want to use my knife because I don't really want to like break this. Oh, it's glued on, damn it. Hell yeah. So then this just goes in here then. Yes, dude! And then how do I operate this clamp? Or do I not need to? No, I feel like I do. Hell yeah. God, I love when I'm good at things. I would have never known to do that if it weren't for Tyler telling me to. So I don't get to take credit. We already marked our hoses for what's hot and what's cold. Have I ever done this? No. Okay, I just dropped something. I think this just sits in here now. This little rubber guy. Does it? Why aren't you answering me? I'm gonna assume that's the case because I can't imagine what else it would be for. So I'm just gonna push that in there. This is my cold. Yay, I dropped it again. Y'all are gonna piss me off. Get your damn cords out of my face. Like, hello, do you have to be so apparent? Oh, for put's sake. Okay, now this has to get hooked up to the cold part on the washer, which of course is on the opposite side. I never knew you had to plug a washer into the wall. I did it. I don't know if it's necessarily good, but it's done. Now it's time to tackle these doorknobs, which I feel like really can't be that hard. I have my toolkit. Really cute story about this toolkit. Can we go somewhere where you can see me maybe? When I was little, I got a toolkit from my grandpa. If you don't know, I was raised primarily by my grandparents. My grandfather was just my absolute best friend in the world. May 31st was 10 years since he died. And we loved to build things together. We built birdhouses together. My grandparents had like a little crafting business. You wonder where I get everything from. We had chickens. Again, you wonder where I get everything from. My grandmother had a garden. Again, you wonder why I have these like goals since I've been a child. It's all because of them. My grandmother's still kicking. She's doing great. But my grandfather got me my very own toolbox because I wanted nothing more than to be just like him. Anyway, so he got me this toolbox and it broke, and along the, like, I don't know what happened. I had it for a really, really, really long time, and I'm sure my mom honestly still has it at her house, but like, I just didn't think to take it with me when I moved out. So I remember when I moved to Florida, I was like, damn, I don't have a toolbox. And I needed one because I was doing like DIY projects, redoing my kitchen cabinets. I was just putting green contact paper on them. Hard as hell to do, by the way. So I went to Target to get a toolbox, and the exact toolbox that my grandpa got me was there. Now I know damn well my grandfather did not get me this toolbox at Target. He never shopped at Target a day in his life. What are the odds? The exact toolbox that he got me was at Target, so obviously I got it. Were there better options? Yeah, but like, this is the exact one he got me. What is that, a Phillips head? Howdy all. Wasn't that awesome? That's an Amish clothesline. We don't have a dryer, but the washer is up and running. Dinner is just gonna be leftovers. We have 2 leftover turkey burgers from 2 nights ago, so we're just gonna do that, and I might make the rest of the corn on the cob like street corn style, and like a side salad. I did turkey and cheese sandwich for lunch because that's all I could think of. I could hit the open road and run my life away, but I choose you. I know this looks like a lot of mayo. I just scoop. I hate double dipping, so I scoop a lot and then I put it back. To think there was a time in my life that I wasn't listening to bluegrass music and country music because I thought it was, I was for a little bit one of those people like, I listen to anything but country for a small period of time, because I grew up on country and I grew up, I didn't really grow, no, I did grow up on country, but I really grew up on bluegrass. Do y'all even care to see me make a sandwich? It's literally ham and cheese. That's the end of the vlog. Welcome back, guys. This next week's vlog is gonna be super exciting because of that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've missed vlogging so much. I'm so excited to be doing this again. Drop a little comment of what you've been up to in the last year since I've been gone. I'd love a little recap. And if you also drop any comments you have for me that you want me to answer in the long recap video. Okay? Love ya. Bye.